So that's the witch who cursed you, Bella? I must say, she has quite the intimidating presence.
Intimidating is an understatement. Her magical prowess on a completely different level compared to other magical threats. One could only imagine what she'd do to other unfortunate individuals who trigger her.
Then, we're most fortunate that we arrived here when we did. I'm not going to allow you or anyone else to suffer because of Lyra's malevolence.
Same. The less evil witches we have to deal with, the better.
We need to take cover. Someone else is coming.
Strange. I thought I heard voices back here. It must be my imagination, it seems.
Phew, we were nearly discovered just now. Bella, sweetheart, the three of us will find a way to both infiltrate the castle and confront Lyra and her henchmen. Can we trust you to hide somewhere safe once we're finished?
Yes. Please notify me once the coast is clear.
And so, the three heroes plot their next move against this sinister witch and her goons.
Just by looking at her, we knew for a fact this Lyra Noir girl was not to be trifled with. She had the look that curse and sabotage people just for the laughs and giggles of it. So that's why the three of us had to be extra cautious when it came to infiltrating the VP Cheese hideout. Need to wonder what does that stand for? Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
This doesn't make any sense, Pike. Where on earth could Bella have gone in such a short time? How could you have let her escape with all your skills and experience?
Please, Lyra, it was an accident. I dozed off for just a few moments, then the next thing I knew she was gone. If I remember correctly, Bella gave me a sandwich and a cup of some extra fizzy soda. Then after I finished eating, I somehow fell asleep out of nowhere.
Wait. Extra fizzy soda?
It's true, Lady Lyra. We searched her room and found a bag of tasteless sleeping agents underneath her bed. I knew Bella was desperate, but I never would have imagined she'd resort to drugging Pike in order to escape.
I swear, that child is just as ruthless and mischievous as they come. We'll need to come up with a way to discover Bella's whereabouts.
Hold on, wait, her room? Were they keeping Bella here as a prisoner before she drugged that big guy and escaped? That's beyond crazy.
That noise. Is there someone else here?
I have no idea, but I'm going to find out who it is this time.
What's wrong with you two? You just gave away our position.
It wasn't me. Kato knocked over something while he was sneaking around.
Yes, I'm afraid it was me.
Hey, what are you three doing here?
Goodness, how can someone so huge move so fast?
Okay, so now suddenly this huge guy is defying all laws of physics. I mean, there is no physical way how someone that huge can move around so fast like a real-life superhero. Even Kaido, with his years of training in martial arts, couldn't even land a single blow on this guy. It's like how on earth can someone that huge have such blinding superhuman speed? It's like something you just don't see it. You know, like it just. But some things you just can't explain. Even Kaido was a bit weirder. It was even to the point where he outran him so much that Kaido himself just tired himself out without the big guy having even do a thing. I mean, and if that wasn't bad enough, the petite girl that was with this big superhero type guy, she was fighting Ike, the Silver Knight, the Silver Guardian. And at first he was going easy on her, but however, her super strength and endurance began to push Ike to the receiving end, and before I turned around, Ike was already on the floor unconscious. And this petite girl was this superhero move on her one punch. I tried to fight and defend myself against them and try to help my team out, but the next thing, every magic spell I was using was being drained by this short-bearded dude behind us. It's like a country bumpkin. It's like no matter what magic I used, he kept draining and sucking all the essence into his force field magic, whatever he was using. I don't know, what was he, a psychic, an esper? The next thing I knew, I was driven down to my knees, and I was being drained of my energy. And before I knew it, things just turned black. Was this really the end of us? I mean, like, I had never been so overwhelmed by such random heroes or goons, whatever you call it, before in my life. And that was after the Hero Slayers event. I thought it was all said and done. So next thing you know, we all woke up, and then there was this huge guy that seemed to be a priest or a monk that came looking over us, watching over us with concern. I was so curious about what was happening. Hold on, wait, where am I? And who are you?
Greetings, gentlemen. I see you are all finally awake. My name is Gideon Goliath Gray. I'm the healer of the VPG.
You healed us? Thank you, but why?
Well, for starters, I detest violence of any kind. I truly believe all conflicts can and should be solved peacefully. Also, I believe you three can help us in our search for Bella Moores.
I swear, nothing has made sense ever since that girl entered our lives. I've always had my doubts about her, but against my better judgment, I still gave her the benefit of the doubt. Well, since you did heal us, what do you want to know? My name is Justin, and Bella hired our team for a mission to confront the witch who cursed her. We were told that it was Lyra Noir who did it. However, after all this, I think that's highly unlikely. Was there something I missed?
It's nothing, Justin. It's Bella and her deceptive shenanigans again. It's always the innocent-looking ones in these parts.
Okay, so can you kindly tell us what's really going on between Bella and Lyra?
Of course, Bella is just the younger sister of Lady Lyra. Ever since their powers awakened, Bella has always coveted Lyra's saintly powers.
What a shocking revelation.
Yes, it was a shocking revelation indeed. I can't believe after all this time, Bella played us for saps. Here we are trying to help her, and yet she's sending us on a wild goose chase to be a distraction for whatever kind of scheme she's trying to pull off. And then Gideon took us back upstairs for us to be reintroduced to Lyra Noir. And then when I think about it, without all the distractions, I did see a radiant glowing light, holy light coming from her essence. It was actually quite pure. That's why I said we know we had to set things right.
Hello, I'm glad to see that the three of you have recovered. Gideon told me that you three were misinformed by Bella that I was the witch who cursed her.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb of us to assume so in hindsight. We heroes always have to give our clients the benefit of the doubt. It's our motive to ensure that the client is innocent until proven guilty. However, from what we've seen, that isn't always the case. We deeply apologize for assuming things, plus breaking and entering without permission, plus Gideon even healed us afterwards. We can't thank you all enough for that too.
It's quite alright, we're used to this sort of thing by now. Bella has often tried recruiting new people to turn against us, but to no avail. I honestly can't blame you all for being misled, especially after looking at my appearance. We occasionally find ourselves being misunderstood by others at some point or another. It comes with the territory of being a member of the Valtorian Paradoxical Guards.
So, that's what the VBG stands for, I see.
But what I don't understand is what would cause Bella to travel to another country by train to recruit your team to battle with us.
Bella kept talking about wanting to be healed of her condition, claiming it was a curse caused by you. But I told her back then that her condition didn't fit the criteria for being a curse due to the lack of dark energy attached to it.
You're absolutely right. Bella's condition isn't a curse, but rather a reflection of the inner turmoil she harbors within her heart. Both Gideon and myself have tried multiple times to heal Bella's condition only for the reverse Midas touch to return shortly afterwards. First, it was for a few days that Bella was normal, then with each heal her condition returned even quicker than the last time. It was to the point that our healing had no effect on her.
It's just a hunch, but could the expedited return of Bella's condition have been the result of her growing resentment toward you?
How can it be? She was the golden child who got everything she wanted. Despite that, Bella's happiness was my prime concern. If she gets rid of the darkness lurking in her heart, she could even be an even greater healer than I myself.
You said the answer right there, sweetheart. The only problem is people are full of pride and refuse to heal or do the inner work and just want shortcuts. Then, when they can't get what they want, they lash out and accuse others of being the bad guy. It all makes so much sense now.
I agree, it all makes sense now. Please, is Bella with you right now? We've got to put an end to this malicious game she's playing.
If I remember correctly, we told her to wait outside until we finished dealing with you all. Probably wasn't the best choice in hindsight.
No, it wasn't.
Elsewhere in an unknown location, this happened.
Finally, at last, the final phase of my plan is about to take center stage. I knew those three stooges would be the perfect distraction to hold off the VPG long enough for me to get my wish granted. A flawless plan, if I say so myself.
So this was Bella's true motive after all. She used us as a distraction for her to enter this mysterious cave that housed a blue giant or malevolent entity sealed away in a crystalline prison that is, at least we assume, supposed to help her with her condition. I assume a Faustian bargain is about to take place.
I'm awake? How is this possible? Where's the rest of my tribesmen? How long have I been sealed away?
Greetings, Jinn. It was I who awakened you from your eternal slumber. If I remember correctly, your kind have an obligation to grant wishes to those who've helped you.
Yes, we do. However, that all depends on the wish being granted.
Now, there's no need for such a solemn look. It's nothing difficult for someone of your caliber. I just need you to heal me of my condition.
Your condition?
It's the reverse Midas touch I'm stuck with. These hands break, rot, or corrode everything they touch. That's how I was able to release you from your crystalline prison. Please, I'll do whatever it takes to be free of this condition. If you can't help me, there's nothing more I can do.
Whatever it takes, you say?
Yes, I'm completely desperate at this point.
Very well. Are you willing to pay the price for your healing, dear desperate child?
Yes, anything.
Then by all means, let's shake on our little agreement, shall we?
Gah.
Elsewhere.
There are screams coming from that cave up ahead. I'd better go warn the others.
Bella has no idea of the ancient evil she just unleashed upon this earth. Valtoria is in grave danger, and Velda races to the castle to seek the help from the heroes that she so desperately needs to help quell this situation. Here we go again.